Hello, it's Daphne here from Tarot on the Deck. Not on my deck, obviously. I'm away from home at the moment. I'm house sitting. There are 3 dogs and a house rabbit here, so there will be noises off. I'd like to do a reading for the week ahead. And as you know that regularly watch me, I like to concentrate on 3 cards for the 3 areas of our lives, to do with our personal life, our social life, and the role we play in the world, on the world stage in terms of collective consciousness. And at the moment, as I'm away from home, I don't have a deck of physical cards with me, so that's all right. Tarot represents universal energies that are there around us all of the time, and I will just tune in and see what comes up for us for the week ahead. Okay, so the first card that comes through to represent our personal lives is the 6 of Pentacles, and this is to do with balancing what we give and what we receive. And so it particularly relates to balancing our bank accounts and our income and expenditure, but also the energy we put out there in the world, that what we give is to make sure that we don't give too much, and also to make sure that we're not the ones always taking too much. So it's to keep an even balance between what we give and what we receive. It's also a good energy reminder card that the more we exchange, the more we pass around our own skills, our own essence, our own energy, the more it multiplies, and the bigger our circle becomes. And the bigger the circle becomes, the more support we have. So in our personal lives, for the week ahead, yes, so it's time to look at the practical things. Make sure you don't overspend. Make sure that you're generous where you need to be generous, but not too generous. To keep things in bounds, to keep things in balance. And to know that actually higher forces do bring to us the manner, the experience and the essence of life and the finances that we need if we allow them to. And a lot of that is about being open to receiving from above. What I'm getting here is an image of if we are over independent, then we block what we can receive. So always be open to the gifts of life coming to you freely and easily. And you know, you'll find that that's an energy. Money itself, finance, is also an energy, and it responds, and that's nice. And also, I feel like our circles, each of us, I know we're entertaining the idea. As I said, there might be noises off. I know the UK is entertaining the idea that there may be more lockdowns on the way, but actually for this week, with 6 of Pentacles representing our personal lives, it's likely that all of us are increasing our circulation in our lives in general, and increasing our circle of friends. That's also part of the energy exchange that goes on with the 6 of Pentacles. Friendships grow, evolve and develop, and we expand our circles. So that's a good thing to have. And as we know, everything that happens in our personal world automatically feeds into the collective world and helps create the world that we all live in. So to gain the best from this week is to keep an eye on that balance, okay? Receiving, giving, because gratitude comes under the 6 of Pentacles too. Balance your bank account, balance the supply of food that you have and the supply of food that you share with others. If you're the one always doing the cooking, make sure there's someone that actually knows that they can contribute to that. It might not be that they can do the cooking, but they can perhaps bring some food. The same with the shopping, whatever it is, make sure that that balance between what you give and what you receive is there. And that will help the energy circulate and bring increase and more security. Okay. I now want to look at how we can bring out the best energy for ourselves and those around us with the world outside of our home and our family. So that might be the world of work for a lot of us. It can also be the world of social media and how we interact there. And actually I get another 6 card. I get the 6 of Swords there, where things are still worrying about the outside world. There's still anxiety about the outside world, yet things are progressing, and they're progressing quite smoothly. In fact, they progress more smoothly the less we panic about it. So by keeping our own attitude towards what's going on in our immediate environment, our world of work, our own country's politics, look to that as being just gently rolling in the right direction, and that will help keep things on a more even keel. All our thoughts, swords are always thoughts, they are concepts and thoughts that we share with everyone. And as we do that, it's important to remember that that goes out and feeds into the collective as well. So by keeping our own approach to our immediate environment, our workspace, our friends, our community, even if it's only social media, just keep on an even keel regarding that, and that our own calm will feed into the collective and help things go more smoothly. But acknowledge, if you're anxious about things, simply accept and acknowledge that that's how it is at the moment, that the end game isn't yet in sight. And that's always worrying for humans. We like to know, or kid ourselves that we're going to know what's going to happen. Rarely do we know what's actually going to happen. So bear that in mind, and don't get too much into the I don't know what's going to happen, therefore I will worry about it. So accept that you don't know what's going to happen and glide along with what is happening, and that will help keep the energy calm for everyone. Hi, there's quite a few interruptions, I'm sorry. Yes, so now our approach and our attitude towards world events, and this one particularly relates to our collective unconscious. And it is by what we all do, what we all think, what we all say, that vibrates and creates what actually happens. We're very much in control here. Our collective consciousness is exceedingly high vibration. It's exceedingly intelligent. And you can pin any name you want to on that. But actually it's us, it's our elevated selves that actually have the say on what goes on here. We're just unaware of it, and perhaps this time period has been one of those time periods in human existence where more of us are becoming aware of the role we play in the creation of our world. So the card that comes up there is actually the Ace of Pentacles, and it's about, that card particularly is about security. And I love the Waite image, the Waite Smith image on that, which actually has the parable of the lilies in the field drawn on it, with the whole idea that higher forces do take care of us. We've already solved all the problems that we have down here. The collective intelligence is supremely intelligent, and it is infinite. And so everything is already there. And when we step into new, we take that creation with us, and I was going to say expand it, but you can't expand infinity. So it's already done. And with the Ace of Pentacles, we are particularly taking ourselves into a new area of security. And that, because it's coming in as being our world card, that's security for everyone. Yes, security throughout the whole of creation, for everyone and everything within that creation, is our best approach to what we see happening on the world stage at the moment. So it's not just considering our perspective, our country's perspective, our government's perspective, or our species' perspective even. It's about allowing the whole cycle to be there as everything's important and everything's taken care of. And so it's like a new beginning for us. And it's a new beginning that will create more security. And we're aware, and we are so aware of how fragile we are here. The whole thing only holds together on a wing and a prayer, literally. The whole of creation is a miracle. And so anticipating miracles is a very good state to be in, because it lifts your vibration and it helps new and improved and better to come in and for us to experience. So our approach to the world stage for this week, look for what's creating a new form of security. And that can be in the financial world, can be in the world of health, and it can also just be in the world of products and produce, where we think in terms at the moment we're very worried about supply lines. Well, if we start looking for those items of news on the world stage that tell us how well nature is producing things for us and how well everyone is receiving the right things for them at the right time, then we will be contributing very positively towards a better experience for everyone. Well, if you have watched me, thank you very much. And I'll see you again. Blessings to you all. Bye-bye.